Welcome everyone, this is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with some Season 4 action from the Cabal Vision Champions Cup. And this is going to be the playoff time. And we are going to be jumping straight into it. This is all going to be brought to you by Cyanide and Focus Home Entertainment. Thank you guys for hosting. And moreover, in Seasons 5 on, we're going to have monetary rewards. But until then, this is still going to be for bragging rights. And for big ones even, because the top 16 teams representing each race, and I just don't know what's gonna happen. But before we're gonna start, we are going to be starting up the competitions, and then we will be able to see what each one of the brackets will bring. And I'm also going to be putting it here on this web browser, and I'm going to be putting on this website, not in any way affiliated with this game, with Blood Bowl 2 or any of its entities, but definitely there's something here that you can definitely check out. And I'm going to actually open voting for this, so you guys can go and check out this web address here, challenge.com CCC4 playoffs, and then hopefully be able to vote. I think I've turned it on, but we'll see. Alright, let's go ahead and start this up without any further ado. And we are going to have our first look right here. Yes, Comedy Gold versus Saviors of Athlauren. Hawkins taking on Lovely and Dirty. Brilliance Chaos taking on the Russian, those Ruskies, Boneheads. Don't forget there's an S right there. AC Miraliano taking on the Buckets. Rando W versus the Rats. And oh man, you know what? Every single time Dripster takes on an absolute behemoth in the first round, I'll tell you what. But this is all going to just be randomized here. And we are going to take a look at the teams, and we're going to put these in there one by one. I'm going to start off with Comedy Gold. And Comedy Gold, it's going to be the Orc team. And it's going to be the coach, Orlenzes. And he will be taking on the Wood Elf team of Anarian BB2. But first, this Orc team, yes, he's going to have his Black Orcs there. All of them with block, and they all going to have guard with them. This one's got dodge, so hey, defender stumbles, not a problem. He'll be able to dodge out unless you got tackle, but that's going to be another story. That'll be great, though. You'll be able to stick him in the front line, not worry too much. Blitzers here. And yes, tackle definitely going to be the mainstay for your blitzers, as well as getting some guard. Mighty blow here and there, piling on for that one with the mighty blow. Jump up for this blitzer with that mighty blow and the guard ability. This one with the +1 movement allowance, this one with the juggernaut. So they are all ready to rock here. This one's got the sure hands, so I believe he's actually going to become the main ball carrier. No thrower for this group. He might need him, but I am not sure about that. Lots of players don't like the throwers, but man, I like the thrower. That's just me. That's just me, I guess. We have a couple more linemen there with the guard ability, and dirty player for that lineman. 150k banked up, so we'll see if he's going to use that to any real effects. 3 rerolls for him. Statistics do tell me that he has won 24 times, 6 straws, and only taking on 1 loss there. And we are going to take a look here at the Saviors of Athlauren. You know him, you love him, because boy, this coach, he is just balls to the walls. But first, we're gonna take a look here. He's got a tree man oak strong branch, and we actually have to click onto him because he's got way too many things here to actually keep in touch. But he's got pro for this tree, as well as having the guard ability with the dodge. So somewhere along the lines, he actually rolled a double there, and he's also going to have a niggling injury, so adds 1 to any subsequent injury roll made against the player. But good luck trying to get him down with that dodge and the block here even. So he's got doubles for that block, doubles for that dodge, and guard pro. Just a real beast in the front lines for his guys. Blodge for that lineman, and wrestle for this one. He's going to be down his wrestle, dodge, alignment that usually is going to be in the front line, but definitely it's going to be all about these 2 war dancers here. Going to have one with strip ball, tackle, sidestep, fend. Also going to be having another war dancer here with that tackle. This one with mighty blow, and also with that fend. So this one here, the ball hawk. This one here is just to get the hits on. And a thrower with +1 agility can throw that ball from anywhere. He's got the sure hands and also the dodge ability. Also going to have a backup thrower just in case. And then having a couple of catchers. No, we're going to have 4 catchers, but these 2 right there are going to be the main threats here with the block here with them, and also +1 in movement launch. All he needs is, actually, he doesn't even need a push. He's already got sprint, so he can basically just go into the touchdown. No, he still needs one more push, but definitely easily done. And you better believe it, this is a very dangerous team. Even though he's got 2 rerolls, that's pretty much the norm here for Wood Elf team. They don't really need that many rerolls because they're just hacks. They're just going to be playing hacks here. And as I'm going to be setting up this bracket, I'm going to be putting up the prediction for the teams here. But first, let's go ahead and stick them on there. Comedy Gold. And we're going to add him in there. And he's going to be taking on the saviors of Athel Lauren. That's right, guys. And let's see here from the standings. Not standings, from the bracket there. The bracket's going to be made out, but boy. Comedy Gold versus Saviors of Athelorn. And I have to say, Orc versus a Wood Elf team. Not exactly the best matchup for this Wood Elf team, but one in which I actually really like Anarian's Wood Elf team because they're just... He's got this really dangerous catcher and can make touchdowns with ease there. So, I mean... It's just, how are you going to stop him? How are you going to stop his Wood Elf team right here? And as you can see, +1 in agility thrower. He can hook the ball anywhere. And you know how Anarian loves to score very quickly on you. Oh boy, but I'm going to tell you what though, it's not going to be an easy W for him. It definitely won't be. Next up, we're going to take out and look at Hockey Hawkins taking on the lovely and dirty. And Hockey Hawkins is going to be the High Elf team, coached by Cody, I believe a first-timer here in the Champions Cup. Welcome to the big time here. And yes, he's going to have a blitzer there with that frenzy, with the sidestep as well. So, hey, if he serves somebody out on the sidelines, he himself won't be in danger of getting served out. That's always going to be a good idea from. And another blitzer here with Blodge. More Blodge here for the lineman. Mighty Blow with the block, and also another here with block and kick. And also going to have the wrestle with the dodge. Lots of guys here that can be extremely dangerous. Definitely needs to have a couple of catchers for the thrower to throw to. The Premier, he's got the safe throw, so definitely need to re-roll those interceptions. And it's hard to get any interception actions going for yourself when you have -2 for that interception. But definitely can be done, but not so easily against this High Elf thrower with the sure hands even. And catcher with that tackle, with the wrestle ability, with a +1 in strength. So this catcher, I don't know if he's going to actually be catching it. He's going to be doing the hits, and that's kind of how he built him up to be. After he got this +1 in strength, he's like, okay, I'm going to get him tackle, I'm going to get him wrestle. So definitely going to be ball hawk there, and also going to be very necessary for him. And let's take a look here, and he will be taking on the lovely and the dirty. And it's going to be a Nurgle team, and oh, that's going to be a tough matchup in the first bit because he's going to deal with the disturbing presence there. What, oh boy. And when you look at here, just in case you guys don't know too much about it, they do have that foul appearance. So anyone with that throwing ability, catching, throwing, oh man, it's just no, that's foul appearance. That's disturbing presence. Anyone with the throwing, catching, well actually not throwing, but it was going to be the catching. Oh yes, it is going to be passing and the interception, catching. Then it is going to be a -1 and a stack. So better watch out for that. Not going to be too easy for them to actually make the throw. But as you can see there for the Beast of Nurgle, we actually have to clicking on him. He's got grab, he's got stand firm and guard. He's got that inherent tentacles with them. Definitely a real big one for him to have. Both of them is ready to rock, I think. Tentacles here. Oh boy. That Beast of Nurgle, I love him. He's just a beautiful animal. And Nurgle Warriors, he only has 3 of the 4 available Nurgle Warriors, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, but I believe that he just is wanting a space between his roster, and I'm not sure about this, but it appears, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe he just doesn't want to go with the 4-4. Maybe he wants to do a surprise. Or perhaps he's just gotten way too many injuries and has spent too much money. I don't know. Either way, he's got 3 Nurgle Warriors there. He's got block for 2 of them. Mighty Blow for that one. And the Claw and Guard. Don't forget these Nurgles team. They do have that access to the mutations, and that is what makes them especially dangerous because they can stop passing teams with their disturbing presence and also become a very kill team if you allow them to get that far. And it is going to be a ladder, and so you definitely have a real good chance of getting a whole bunch of wins for yourself. Plus one is strength for this Pestigore. That's probably what happened here. Pestigore was like, look, I'll take the duties of the Nurgle Warrior, and then you guys can have fun. Sure hands for this one here, as well as having 2 heads, so that's plus 1 to dodge. Tackle for 3 of the Pestigores. I have 4 of the Pestigores here, so these guys are ready to stop any dodgy teams. And also going to have Polygon, Mighty Blow, as well as Claw here. Mighty Blow for that one, Wrestle, and a whole bunch of Riders still at level 1. Probably going to be firing them every single time they do get up to level 2 once you keep that TV down, but definitely a very dangerous team. Hey, how you doing, Nate? How you feeling out there, buddy? Hockey Hawkins. And boy, you know, I think I am gonna have to take the I think, oh boy, I don't know. Ooh, we can't start the tournament there. Let's go ahead and get to the participants. Hockey Hawkins. I'm gonna add him in there, and he's gonna be taking the lovely and the dirty. Oh yes, yes. And they are dirty indeed. And I actually like the Nurgle team, so let's go ahead and take the Nurgle team for sure. I love how he's shaping himself up to be. I mean, just going to be a really good kill team. And he's got tackle for his guys, ready to rock. And Hockey Hawkins, as you kind of see, is a little bit down and out. I mean, I don't necessarily see anybody that I really am afraid of. You're going to put a million on the puny Hume skulls. Yeah, you're right about that. You know what? We'll talk about the Hume team in just a few, but definitely, yes, it's going to be the lovely and dirty that takes that one down. So let's go ahead and continue on with the schedule. Brainless Chaos taking on the Ruskies, the Boneheads, and Brainless Chaos. You know, they might be the Brainless Chaos, but they definitely going to be bashing some brains. I'll tell you that much. Jimmy Fantastic. He's going to be the one that's taking the reins on this one. Hey, he's got Mighty Blow Claw with the piling on for the Chaos Warrior straight away. Taking it on with that block here. He's got guard for this one. Changing up the rhythm here. Doesn't want to go to piling on just as of yet. Still going to be a very dangerous Chaos Warrior to boot. Sure hands for that Beastman. And also going to be the piling on and Claw Mighty Blow Beastman right there. So he's got a lot of guys that can do some real hits there. Tackle for 3 of the Beastmen, and it's going to be the guys that are still putting on the Mighty Blow and the Hurts on. So, holy crap. Oh, man. Are you kidding me, Cadet? Wait. We gotta go back. Nurgle team? Oh, my gosh. What do you mean? They got 4 guys here with tackle, man. You blind, man? It's okay. It's okay. It's easy to miss with all the icons, but I'll tell you what, 4 tackles, they're ready. They're absolutely ready. Okay, let's go back here and talk about the Brainless Chaos. Sorry about that, Jimmy. Let's get back onto there. And Jimmy's fantastic. He's ready. He's ready to rock here. He's got his Beastman there. 3 of them with tackle here. Piling on, Mighty Blow with Claw, and just all kinds of guys that can do some hits here. Wrestle for that Beastman just in case the ball carrier has that block ability, and I believe that a lot of them probably gonna have it, but still gonna have that wrestle here, so maybe he can get that ball hawking duties down if he's got the blodge. He's ready for it. He's ready to get this Beastman on him and take him down. 3 rerolls and Apothecary, 170k banked up, and don't forget, anything over 150k does add to your team value. So this actually adds 20k to his team value. So we'll see if he wants to spend a little bit extra and actually go and put that to better use. I don't know. We'll see about that. It is going to be the Brainless Chaos, and he is going to be taking on the Ruskies, the Boneheads. And here we go. It's going to be a Khemri team even. Oh boy, that is a really bad matchup here for the Khemri team, because the nice thing about the Khemri team is that they have these Tomb Guardians with the armor value 9 and 5 strength, but with a whole bunch of Claw and Mighty Blow to worry about. And if they get injured, ouch, that is a big one there, because the Khemri team, what they like to do is just kind of grind it out. Blitzra, though, he's got 2 agility. here. So he's got 4 agility with that blast. So probably going to be the main ball carrier here for the Skellies here of the Camry team. And oh, I have to say, he's just, or maybe he's even going to be the ball catcher. And now the thrower really has somebody to throw to, because it's not an awful chance that he can't throw it down the pitch. He can definitely do so. And he does have sure hands with him, and can actually pick up that ball and go down the field with it. And this is gonna be the real deal breaker here. But we'll see though. Camry team is tremendously gonna be up against it. He's actually got another throw out there with that tackle. But I have to say, Pizamic, he is gonna be in a bit of trouble. I'll tell you that much. And let's go ahead and jump here to the brackets and put them back here. The brainless Chaos. It may be brainless, but boy, they are looking really good for their first game matchup. Brainless Chaos. Add him in there. And he will be taking on the Rooskies. Oops, wrong misnomer there. And it's gonna be the Boneheads. The Boneheads. There we go. And as you can see there, I mean, I just keep saying it, but I really like the oh boy, this is actually not working out. Okay, so let's go back here. Let's go back to the participants and then add in there. Alright, let's just add them in there. Oops. 7, 8, 9. We're just putting numbers here because we want to see the brackets, right? 12, 13, 14. There we go. Everybody just count along with me. 16. There we go. Now the bracket should be looking correctly there. There we go. Brainless Chaos taking on the Rooskies, the Boneheads. And definitely, I kind of said it in my match there, but definitely going to be... Ooh, I accidentally went to my Twitch channel there. And I like the Chaos team, guys. I do. I really do. So next, we are going to take on the AC Mirigliano. Taking on the Buckets here. Oh, you guys stressful eat? I'm sorry about that, man. It's alright. Hey, I'm with you, alright? Good dad, you're going to be fine, okay? Because you get to watch a lot of the Champions Cup, and you'll be able to relax, sit there, drink your favorite beverage, and watch as these teams duke it out, right? Best of the best going at it. AC Mirigliano taking on the Buckets. And let's go ahead and jump straight to it. It's going to be the human team. There you go, Nate. The human team here. And as you can see there, he's going to be missing his blitzer there. Oh, it's going to be a big miss, too. It's going to be the +1 in strength with the mighty blow and piling on blitzer. Baron Urquhart, man, we need you, buddy. And he has all of his blitzers there with the guard ability. Definitely going to be the mainstay. Definitely need guard for everybody. He doesn't have his ogre. Wow. And I have to say, no ogre means no good time. I'll tell you that much. Maybe he's gotten injured and gone, but it's gonna be tough. He does have catchers though. +1 in strength and +1 in movement allowance with sidestep and sure hand. So this catcher basically gonna be the main ball carrier. And also going to have a lineman there with that frenzy ability. So human team, not really too. Is not actually too leveled up with his guys, and I'm a little bit surprised at that. But definitely 3 rerolls, 1 apothecary. And let's check out his statistics here for him. He actually came in kind of low there, but 18 wins, 6 draws, and 2 losses, respectable. But definitely need a lot more than that, I'll tell you that much. But let's go ahead and take a look at the buckets to see who's going to be facing up against the Bretonian team. Hey, at least it's just going to be a Bretonian, right? They're not too dangerous. Hey. Well, it's going to be kind of how you kind of view things, right? Blitzers there. All the knights here with all kinds of different abilities. Actually, he's got leader and a dodge here for that blitzer. He's also got the +1 in strength for that other blitzer, as well as having a tackle +1 movement allowance blitzer here with a dodge and sidestep blitzer. So all of them going with all kinds of different things here. Piling on mighty blow, tackle, blocker, and also going to have these definitely going to be the mainstay as well for the Praetorian team. Having the blockers here with the guard ability. So definitely going to need those, and also a mainstay for their lineman is going to have their 2 dirty players. So if anything, they'll get some fouls off. 150k banked up. He's got 2 team roles at the moment. Might think about going with a third. I don't know about that, but we'll see. And he's got a big old bench here too, so definitely can handle things here. Boy, it's actually going to be a tough call here. And in fact, if anybody that the human team wanted to get matched up against, it was probably this Bretonian team, because man, they aren't too bashy and they're not too high in agility. This could be a big bash fest here, and honestly, this could go either way. But seeing how the Bretonian team is a little bit better off, has a bit more of a deeper bench, and he does have 2 guys with dirty players, so he can really lay the boot in, take out a couple of the human players early. I do like the Bretonian team here. Let's go ahead and stick the brackets in and make it for real. Let's go ahead and go there and hit up the participants. And number 7, it's going to be AC Miragliano, and yes, and it is going to be taking on the Buckets. I'm glad that this time here, these names are actually typable. I'm telling you that much. Oh, good job, Nate. You gonna throw me a Scooby snack? Give me a VG snack. How's that? All right, so that will be it for that matchup there, and I really like the Bretonian team. Not tremendously. I mean, if anything, this is gonna be as close as it gets, but I do like the Buckets. Rando W taking on the Rats. Oh, this is going to be the marquee matchup of the week. It's going to be Ducky versus the Moljipster. Oh boy. Ducky back at it again. 4 championships. Can't be without a Ducky. I'll tell you that much. Rando W. He's got the Necromancer team. And I'll tell you what, this werewolves, they're dangerous here. +1 in strength and sidestep with that dodge. And he's going to have another one there also with the dodge and sidestep. But this one here with the mighty blow and the tackle ability. Ooh, squeal tooth leg. Oh man, squeaketh leg. I thought I saw a squeal tooth. Alright, so here the ghoul with the +1 in agility. Sidestep with the fend. I'll tell you what, boy, this is a really nice ball carrier. I'll tell you that much. And he does have, this time he's got sure hands, guys. Alright, let it be known that Ducky has learned from the 3rd season mishap where the Wood Elf team had that strip ball with the War Dancer and he could not do much with it, I tell you. And he does have sure hands now for the ghoul, so lesson learned, get sure hands. And wrestle with the tackle here for that other ghoul, Flesh Golem there. He's got the blocks, he's got the guards, and also gonna have dodge and mighty blow for that Flesh Golem here. 2 guard here, mighty blow, and the tackle for that white 2 zombies with a dirty player. 3 rerolls, lots of fan factor, 110k banked up, taking on the Skaven team of Moldripster. Oh boy, and Storm Vermins. Hey, you know what? Rats can also hit back, and it does have 2. It does feature 2 Storm Vermins there. Mighty blow. One of them with Claw because he's got the doubles here. They have access to mutations with the doubles, guys, and he does have piling on. And he does have tackle with that Juggernaut for the frenzy for that Storm Vermin. He's ready to be pushing these people out of bounds. Gutter Runners, diving tackle here. And sidestep with the guard. And also another one here, Gutter Runner, strip ball. And also tackle. Hey, you know what? If it comes down to it and he needs the cage dive, this is the one to do it with. Rat number 5. No need to go with any names. Just go with the number 5 designation. I'll tell you that. And 2 heads, so another mutation here for the Gutter Runner. Wow, and 10 movement allowance as well. And +1 movement allowance. Oh boy, and sprint even. He can make a touchdown all by himself. He doesn't even need a push. Holy crap. What in the world is this Gutter Runner? That's the most dangerous thing about these Gutter Runners. They get that movement allowance up, and you better take it without even thinking, because these guys are extremely dangerous. But now you give them sure feet. Now you give them sprints and sure feet. And we're talking all kinds of madness. And he's got 2 heads. So you line your guys up in the and you try to prevent the 1-turn touchdown. You almost can't. In fact, you really can't. You just gotta wait for Nuffle to happen. What an unstoppable Gutter Runner. Oh boy. Gutter Runner here, also with the sure hands. +1 is strength. And sidestep with the tackle. Wrestle for that lineman. And anytime you get a level up, you either take wrestle or you go with dirty player for your line rats there. And then one of them is going to have kick. So lots of rats in reserve as well. 3 team rolls. 160k banked up. He is ready. He is absolutely ready. And normally I would take Ducky, but after checking out that madhouse of a team, this right, I don't know, Cadet, Nate, what do you think? You know, I'm gonna go with whatever you guys say. Who do you like for this match? As I'm going to be typing in their names in the brackets, I'm at a loss. Rando W. With the save, and I think neither of these teams wanted to see each other in the first round, but I mean, honestly, it happened. So now what? Standings, and you like orcs? Gotcha. Wog isn't an answer. That's an orc answer, sir. Rando W taking. Oh man, I would normally have just taken Ducky without even thinking, but he's taking on Multripster with a crazy rat configuration, and I just don't know what to do about it. I just don't know what to do about it. Let me take a second quick. Cadet says rats. Okay, well, you know what? I can't fault the logic here. We'll go with. You bet on the orcs. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? We're going with. Oh man, I think I like. I think. Ducky is so good though. You just don't understand. All right. So we're just gonna go with. We're gonna go with the Skaven team. We're picking the Skaven team. We're gonna love it. Okay. Next up, the Skaven team's gonna win over Ducky's Necromancer team. Wow. That is. Oh man. All right. Superstars or Superstars Ditza, and taking on the North Corps there, so I don't know. Lizard team here taking on Undead team, and I have to say, Lizard team, you know, you either love playing against them or you hate playing against them, right? I mean, honestly. Crocsagor here, guard and the block. He's got the block for all of the stars. Definitely going to be the first thing, and I think honestly the second thing you take is Mighty Blow, right? I mean, that's just it, right? You take block for your first skill up, and then if you can, you take Mighty Blow, which he has, so that you get more SPP, so you can take things like Break Tackle and Tackle here. And these Stars, heck, they don't even need Mighty Blow. He's already got up to level 3, so he's got 2 guys there with Break Tackle, and he's got another one there with the Tackle ability. So normally, Saurus has they don't naturally gravitate towards that tackle ability, which is kind of their thing, kind of their weakness here, because they don't naturally have anyone that could take that tackle ability. But he's taken 2 of them. He's taken 2 of them, and that's only because he's gotten so much SPP on Saurus, and definitely kind of ready for any dodgy teams. Sidestep here with all of his skinks, diving tackle, +1 agility, sprint, and the sure feet for this skink here. So he's definitely also going to be dangerous in making those 1-turn touchdowns. Blodge for that skink, and so boy, this Lizard team looking pretty good. 70k banked up, 3 team rerolls, taking on North Corps there, the Undead team. And unfortunately, this Undead team, they're a little bit beat up, not just a little bit, but a lot. He's actually going to be missing not 1, 2, but 3 guys for the match. And unfortunately, he's going to need every one of them, because 2 of them that are going to be out are the ones with the tackle ability. And he needs them against those very dangerous skinks here. And definitely Mighty Blow with the tackle with the white. That will help things, but missing these guys and then having zombies to come in place for them, not really so great for him. He's got block for just about everybody though. That'll be nice, but honestly, when you take a look at the 2 teams, Colian XXXX is definitely not ready for Lothral's Superstars Ditza. So with that, I'm easily going to be taking this Lizard team. I'll tell you that much. That right there is a no-brainer. I'll tell you, oh boy. That last match, I was a little bit struggling with on the pick. But this pick, no problem, guys. I got it on lock. It's the Lizard team, huh? Oh man, I'm going to have to look back here. I think I got this here. I think I got it from memory here. Super Zdaz. Oops. And he got another Z. Dietze. And it's gonna be a capital T too, right? Super Zdaz Dietze. Alright, and then North Corps. I don't know why I'm giving that kind of accent to it. I just am. North Corps. Here. And easily lose a team. If he doesn't win that one, shock and amazement on my face. All over it. I know right now you can't see my face, but shock, amazement, I tell you. It's gonna happen. Nice thing though is that North Corps is gonna have lots of team value. He's actually gonna be way under in team value. So he's gonna have a lot of choices here in terms of inducement, but anybody can tell you that inducements are way overpriced, and if you're just a little bit different in team value, then sure, it could be the difference. But when you're this much in team value difference, it's just not enough. It really isn't. Next up, Hashut Hashat 1.0 taking on Asculafos. Asculafos. Asculafos? I think I got that. Asculafos. Hashut Hushat. Hushat? Oh, anyways. Chaos Dwarf team. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken here, Chaos Dwarf team taking on a Dark Elf team. If I can find them. There we go. I found them, guys. Don't worry. Stop yelling at your screen. We're right there. Alright, so here we go. Chaos Dwarf team. Bull Centaurs here. Break tackle. And also two of them. Both of them with block ability. And also the dodge and the tackle. And I like this break tackle. And he does have all of his Chaos Dwarf blockers. Basically all of them. With that guard ability. This one here has the claw and mighty blow. With the Dauntless ability, jump up even with that piling on. So this guy's ready to do some real hurts, guys. You waiting for that, Nate? What about you, Cadet? You like all the hurts? Does have another Chaos Dwarf blocker with that stand firm. Hobgoblin, nicely leveled up. He's got sure hands, kickoff return, and also the blodge ability. Wrestle with the Dauntless for the Goblin, and then this other Hobgoblin, and that's gonna be the thing here. When you get more Hobgoblins, then you stick them with 30 players as soon as you can, because you need to get these wascally Dark Elves out, right? 3 team rolls, 180k banked up, and he's got the Magic Dome, guys. He's got the Magic Dome, coached by Knock. Oh boy. You better believe, guys. He's ready. Okay, so Hashut Hashat. And then next with Hashut, actually. I have to say that again. And then he is going to be taking on the Asculafos. And here we go. Dark Elf team. Sitting at team value 69. Coached by Beren. Let's take a look here. Team roster there. Ooh, he's got a 6 agility blitzer. And then he's got a witch elf here that's kind of pretending like she's a war dancer. You know what? I don't know. I don't like it when I see witch elves like war dancers, because it just makes my skin itch. You know, it's like seeing another war dancer out there. And me being a dark elf coach and player, I just can't. I can't do it. I can't have witch elves pretending like they are war dancers. It just makes my skin crawl. It just honestly does. But it works out. Honestly, it really does. And jump up with that leap, wrestle, strip ball. And once they form that cage, she can definitely get that ball out if you're not careful. And I think really the only thing that she might be missing is the tackle ability. Take a look at her injury here. And let's see what we got. Oh, -1 in movement allowance. So that's 3 agility. So she's actually got leap. And then she can't really use it. Oh man, that's actually really bad. Well, she can use it, but now it's just an agility roll. So before, when she had 4 agility, that was a 3+ roll. Now it's a 4+ roll for the leap. So now what? In fact, the blitzers here could probably spare an agility. Here you go. Here, take an agility. Take one. Take one. Well, he's got 6 agility here for that blitzer. I don't know what he's going to exactly do. Maybe he might run into the cage. I don't know. Blitzer here with the diving tackle, with the tackle ability, and then blodge, not blodge. Well, he does have blodge, and also another +1 agility and sidestep. If anything, his blitzer can huck that ball down the pitch like nobody else's business. I'll tell you that. He's got wrestle for his lineman with that dodge ability. This one's got that kick. And anytime you can get access to the guard, you pretty much do it for his Dark Elf team. But honestly, I almost always choose Dark Elves. But really, Chaos Dwarves. Oh, I mean, that Dark Elf team, man. I mean, sure, he's got that leap Witch Elf, but it's just... I just don't like it. So Chaos Dwarves, wow, I'm going to pick Chaos Dwarves over Dark Elves. Much as I really don't like to do so, I am. Hashut 1.0. Hashut 1.0. I don't know. I'm mangling that. I am absolutely mangling that. I know it. You have to make some corrections here. I don't know how to say it correctly. And then he's going to be taking on Asculafos. There we go. I believe I spelled that correctly. And yes, we are taking the Chaos Dwarves there. And last match incoming, guys. We're going to check it out. It is going to be Dresdale BBC versus the Bant Bus Replacement Service. And I'll tell you what, good thing we got a replacement service, because unfortunately Lupac didn't make it to this tournament. But hey, there's a replacement service for him. Dresdale Drakes, though, will be the one playing here. And definitely going to try to make something here. Norse team, though. Good time. Good time, man. I miss you, buddy. Anyways, good time. He is going to be a pretty good coach here. Yeti coming in there with a stand firm guard with the mighty blow. And also going to be taking on these Ulfwarners there. And he's got the dodge with that wrestle. And no skill for that one here. Berserkers there with the mighty blow. Piling on. And the tackle. +1 strength. Definitely a good one here. Berserker with diving tackle. And let's see here. +1 in strength. Sure Hands Blodge Runner with a sidestep and the guard. And if he's main ball carrying, I don't know when he's going to be able to make use of that guard, but there you have it. I guess he was like, well, what I'm going to take here? He's got that strength skill up, so let's go ahead and give him the guard. Well, got the doubles. Why not? Why not, I guess. Here we go, another runner there. He's got the 5 agility with the dodge. So this guy picks up the ball and he hucks it to this man here who's waiting on the wings. So this is a Norse team that is going to be ready to rock. Not as much bashiness as you might expect here from a Norse team, but he does have a couple guys here in reserve. 3 rerolls, 120k banked up. Definitely going to need it here. All foreigners aren't necessarily going to be too crazy, but definitely. I guess this dwarf team, though. Sean 18s. Uh-oh. He's got lots of long beards here. And 4 of them with guard, 2 of them with the mighty blow. Let's check out the crazy injury. Oh, it's just going to be a minus. No, what is this? Not a minus. It's going to be a niggling injury. So that guy might actually go out a little bit earlier than he might expect to. Diving tackle for that long beard here. So, what's this? You just stick this long beard on them, on anybody that might want to think about dodging away, and he's got you. I guess the answer to having tackle, not only just having tackle, but diving tackle as well. So you stick him like on a skink, and he can't really too easily move away, right? Runner there with a leader, and also another runner with a +1 in movement allowance for the tackle, and also the wrestle, and mighty blow with the tackle, and also more mighty blow. And here we go. Oh boy, I really like this dwarf team here. Let's see what kind of club he's got. He's got no club even, but that's okay. Let's take a look at the statistics here. 26 wins, 2 draws, 5 losses. And as you can see, Norse team here might be in for it, because dwarf teams, they can really wreck your face. And all he really needs, maybe, he's got 250k. So he might actually think about getting a death roller for the match, because he is going to be facing off against the Norse team. He might actually do it. He might just go ahead and get him, pick it up for it, and then go for it. That might actually be the play here. Wow. Might be the play. But the Norse team, though, he's got a whole bunch of guys that can really move the ball. So that's the one thing about the Dwarven team. If they get a little bit out of position, then that's it. They pretty much lose the game. And with runners there with 7 movement allowance, with 2 extra agility here, and then the guys there with maybe some mighty blow piling on might actually be able to take some hurts there. So this is actually going to be a tough one to call as well. But I think for now, I like. I mean, I really would have liked to see maybe a throw or two, but I don't know. Dwarven team. Well, this is a tough one. This is definitely going to be a tough one to call. Here, he's got the +1 movement allowance for that runner, but man, these dwarves, they catch up to that Norse. They're going to be hammering them every step of the way. Tackle won't necessarily come too much into question, though, because not too many of the Norse team with the dodge, but oh man, this is a tough one. This is a tough one here. You know what, though? I am going to just, I'm just going to go with the Bant Bus replacement service, because with 250k banked up, he could pick up Death Roller and really make the Norse team hurt. I mean, even if he doesn't pick him up for the roster, he could definitely go and purchase one up for the inducements phase. I mean, he really could. So that would really help him out. So we're going to go with the Bant Bus replacement service, only because he's got a lot of money and can surprise people with the Death Roller. And it'll really be useful there in this match here. So Dresdale Drake's BBC. Dresdale Drake's BBC taking on the Bant Bus replacement service. And yeah, I like him. Add him in there. And let's go ahead and understand this. The brackets here. And this is it. What in the world is this all about? Hey, did I mess this up? I did. I must have deleted something. Oh no, I added one. Here we go. Okay, oh, I added one where I should have edited it. Okay. Bant Bus replacement service. There we go. Alright, now the bracket's going to look fine here. Start the tournament. And there we go. Matches are open for voting. There you go. Again, guys, you can check it out here. Challenge.com, CCCIV playoffs. And that's a plural. You can put in your votes in right now, see which one you guys like, and if you can see whether or not the OVG here, my analytical powers, are they good enough against the voting powers of the public? We'll see about that. But until then, check me out for more Blood Bowl action here. All of the Champions Cup ladder games on my Twitch channel coming up, all on fast replays, so 40 minutes or less, or get your money back. We're going to have it all on my channel, and we're going to put key matchups on my YouTube channel, VG Purist, there as well. So if you guys haven't already, hit that follow button, like my videos, and hopefully, guys, I'll see you next time. Oh boy. Champions Cup ladder. It's ready. It's coming strong. And this is it, guys. Next, again, Champions Cup 5 on up. We're going to have cash prizes. $500 or 500 euros, I should say, for the first place winner. And that's a bucket of money. Go ahead and go vote, guys. Nate, you can go vote. Yeah, you do that. Can't see the link? Don't worry. I'm going to post the link up on the Blood Bowl forums. I'm going to put it on everywhere. Don't worry. Again, that's right there, my friends. That is right there. I'm going to leave it here for your viewing pleasure. Challenge.com, CCC, IV playoffs. And you can vote now. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. This is the VG Purist. I'll see you guys next time.